I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We say hello to Psyche. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. Could you please introduce yourself to everybody?
Okay, yeah. Hi, I'm Psyche. I'm a demon bat VTuber from Australia. I play a variety of games, but mostly play Valorant. A lot of Valorant. I do dabble in some cozy games, some Minecraft, a bit of Destiny 2, and currently the FNAF series. But yeah, I mostly play Valorant, and I stream on Twitch.
Listen to that voice, folks. Doesn't that make you want to just tune in and keep it on there all day? That is some instrument you got there.
You think so?
How long have you been a content creator, and how'd you get into it?
Yeah, I first started in around 2022, 2023. I streamed for a bit, for around a year, maybe a year and a half. At the time, I didn't have a lot. I had a pre-made model that I found on Etsy that I used for a bit. And then I took a 2-year hiatus, and now I'm back. So I've only been back for around 7 months since then.
Yeah.
So I still feel pretty new to VTubing.
Yeah.
But I got into content creation just on a whim. I didn't know much about VTubers at all when I got into it. I just thought that the customization and creating your own character seemed really, really fun. So I thought, hey, why don't I just try this and see if anyone likes me?
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah, and it's something when you find out that it is really much driven to the personality of the person. And when you get people coming back, they're coming back because of you, not necessarily what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not really used to it still. The thought of people coming back consistently to watch my entire stream, every stream, I still think that's amazing that people would stick around and watch me. I don't know exactly what brings them there, but I really appreciate it.
What are they thinking?
Yeah, I just play games. I'm just a girl that play games.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot like old radio days when I was in radio, and it's in that people hear the music on any station, but they come back for the person playing the music, what you say around it, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And when you're playing something like Minecraft, there's probably 1,000 other people playing Minecraft.
Yeah, 100%.
But we as consumers, we like to be with a person that makes us feel comfortable and welcome, and we enjoy it, and that's very much personality driven. So now that you know, and you've been back at it for 7 months now, do you sit back and look at it like, these people really do like me?
Yes, it keeps me up at night because I am really, really happy with how it's going at the moment. I just feel like all of a sudden the stars are aligning and things are just going really well. And I'm so grateful. And I must be doing something right, but I don't exactly know what it is.
Sometimes you don't need to know. just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here you've got one of those voices too that you cannot. You can tell every time you smile.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. That's wonderful because that is another way that you can connect with the audience, and they'll follow you. They'll know now if you go on there and you've accidentally kicked a cat through a hedge or something. And you come on and we hear a sour dour Psyche. They're gonna know right away. And they're like, oh, something's wrong.
I think I relay my emotions through my voice pretty well. Like when I'm upset, I feel like you could notice it immediately.
It gets down to here and gravelly.
Yeah.
Dark
I don't really
Psyche.
think that hard about my voice, to be honest.
Well,
I don't know how it sounds.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know if we're just listening to it inside our head. Some radio people got caught up in that in a day too, which is why they came up with sound checks, where they'd run
Oh.
for you young people, it was called a cassette, back then, and we would listen to it and air check ourselves, see how we sounded like, because you can't tell. You might think you're the funniest guy in the world, and then you play it back. It's like that's not even the punchline. Then we had. Oh, I got to tell this little story, if that's okay. We had one fellow who was in our college program. This is back in the '80s, so and he had an on-air shift, like we all did, all the students did, and he decided that he was going to do all sorts of weird voices and characters.
Like impersonations?
Well, yeah, except they all were the same voice.
What?
Yes. So he's talking to himself in the studio with the same voice as different characters.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't understand. So he's doing impersonations of other characters, but with the same voice?
With his own voice, never changing a little bit.
Okay. So not much of an impersonation, just
No,
talking.
he got a talking to.
Mm.
It was we and maybe some of the rest of us might have taken his tape and listened to it in the other room. We were young and we liked laughing at people. So for you, once you got in and got back started again, was it like getting back up on the bicycle or the horse, or did you kind of have to learn all over again how it worked?
Oh, I had to learn everything all over again. I would have started sooner, but the thought of trying to remember how everything worked was so overwhelming. I basically had to restart my entire setup. And yeah, it was a lot. Starting again was probably the biggest hurdle I had to get through to get back.
Yeah.
But once I started, it was really scary. It was really, really scary. But I'm glad I did it. I'm really happy I did. But it was just this constant fear of not being able to match to how it was before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's if you're away from anything for a while, whether it's a job that you've done before or whether it's a hobby, and then you start trying to get back into it, you kind of forget where you were a little bit, and
Yeah.
what had become natural to you isn't so natural anymore. Like if I were to get back to radio after 7 years, I mean, I would eventually be all right, but it's going to take me a while to get used to it again.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and also being used to not having any money anymore, like I was back then. Getting back on the horse is one thing, but getting back on the horse after 7 years is a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I feel like you're a natural.
oh well, thanks. It's just that I got a weird voice and I get to use it, so that's I'm proud. I guess I can be proud of that, and I've fooled enough people
Yeah.
over these years that I can still talk. So for you and starting up again, you didn't have any real goals set, did you? You just wanted to give it another shot?
Well, when I first started back in like 2022 or 2021, I had everything ready. I had a model, I had a setup, and then I barely got to use it. So I spent all this money to maybe use it 3 times.
Oh.
So the entire time during my hiatus, I was like, oh, I should really get back to it. Like I put so much effort into getting everything ready. I need to get back to streaming. I need to do it. So that's pretty much why I came back, because I did want to get use out of all of my investing into the model and all the customization.
You guilt tripped yourself back into it.
I did. I essentially did, because I do really love it. I do really love how I love my character, and I want to see her more. I wanted to see her be used, you know?
Yeah. Was it strange when you first had this character up there and you saw yourself as Psyche on screen?
No, I don't find it. That's me.
Ah,
She's me. I love her. I love her very, very much. So she's very dear to me. So it's not weird. I
wow,
feel like myself. When
wow.
I'm at the stage where if I'm not streaming, I feel weird.
Ah,
If I'm not being Psyche, I feel weird.
so it's taken over your life slowly, bit by bit.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, and if you don't want to say it, that's fine. But was there a reason why you stopped before?
Yeah, so I stopped because I had this big debut planned.
Mm.
And when I finally did the debut, my internet was acting up.
Oh no.
And then the internet just never fixed itself ever.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I couldn't stream.
Hmm.
So the 2 year hiatus was me basically working
Yeah.
and planning to move out, get somewhere with better internet. And then
Yeah.
I had a bunch of personal issues with a horrible roommate at the time, so then I couldn't stream then.
Yeah.
But I finally have a place and I finally have good internet, working technology, so it's just perfect right at the moment where I could stream. But yeah, essentially I just had really bad internet.
Well, the first year I was doing this show, and I was interviewing other folks from your part of the world,
Mm.
your country in particular. Um, I made the comment that as soon as somebody figures out how to give you guys internet, they're going to end up being the king because
You think so? Yeah.
there was a
Yeah, our
good time
internet
there
is
where
so bad.
yeah, the internet was really terrible for you for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, really, really bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't. It's like you load up YouTube and it takes 20 seconds to load.
Yeah, absolutely. And even then, a little bit later, it might just conk out. And just
Yeah.
it'd be really tough to keep up. And now there's a lot of people starting to really pick up on the hobby from there as a hobby and trying to make a little dosh on the side. We're seeing a lot of talent from
Yeah.
your area now.
Yeah. Content creators from Australia. I finally started noticing that we have some big names in the sphere now, and it
Mhm.
makes me really proud because I feel like you just don't see a lot of Australians in content creation.
Well, they were there, but they had bad internet.
They were always there,
Yeah, and
just not seen a lot.
the time zone is pretty tough for between there and where I'm at in the middle of the U.S. It's not the
Oh
easiest.
yeah,
Um,
100%. Yeah.
I interviewed someone from Hawaii a few months ago. On the same day, I interviewed somebody from New Zealand. And
Mm.
if you just look at a globe and look up and down, you'd think they were about the same time difference. No, they're 22 hours apart.
Wait, Hawaii and New Zealand?
Well, the date line goes between them. So
Ah.
there, Hawaii was like 5 hours behind me, and New Zealand was 17 hours ahead of me. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
I'm in a time warp. Um, does that make it? Do you think that it makes it tough for you and maybe other Australians doing this to get the audience that you would like because of the
Oh,
time?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. There's so many little issues in terms I could list out a bunch, but
Yeah.
one thing in terms of, I guess, socializing and connecting with other VTubers,
Hmm.
that makes it really hard because a lot of the VTubing spaces in the content creation, it's run by North Americans,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
Oh yes.
And you could be friends with them, but you can't do anything.
Mm.
It's bedtime for me. You're just waking up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
And then there's
know.
also the issue with services, online services.
Mm.
Like I know there's no for TikTok you can't get paid, but a lot of other countries you can get paid.
Yeah.
And then in terms of games, Australia just doesn't have servers for a lot of games, a lot of really popular games. Like I want to try out a bunch of games, but I can't because Australia isn't given the same opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of issues about being located here in terms of content creation,
Yeah.
but I know a lot of people can make it work.
Well, yeah, and maybe it'll take kind of a bunch of content creators getting together and yelling at people. We are here, you know. to get that
Yeah.
going. Because I've gotten a great chance to talk with so many folks from Australia and the
Mm.
Philippines and Indonesia and Malaysia and that type.
Mm-hmm.
That I know that each one of those countries has a really good base to go from,
Yes.
and I'm
The
thrilled.
community?
Yeah, and I'm thrilled by it because everybody now we get to hear not just the talents that you have and the other folks have, but we get to get a bit of a culture exchange too while it's
Yeah.
going on. I mean, um, there's a lot of folks that know a little bit about Australia, but not much. Um,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of folks know very little bit about the Philippines, but good gravy, what a history they have.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much to learn about that part of the world, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and to
And
be
it goes both ways as well because I do have a lot of Americans in my chat occasionally and they tell me things
yeah.
that are normal in America. There's a lot of things I don't know about other countries and it's really interesting. It's really beautiful in my opinion. There's a lot of things they don't know about Australia.
There's a lot of things that are normal here that shouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like a pineapple on pizza, that should not be normal for anybody.
I
I don't know why we have that, but there you go.
don't think it's that bad. I think it's
See,
good.
see, they're getting to you too. So you got on the second time, did you find it easy to find other online people to work with? Did collaboration and that type of thing?
Oh yeah,
Mm,
yeah, I did. Because when I first started, I was like fresh out of high school. I was 19.
mm-hmm,
I didn't really think too hard about a lot of things, to be honest.
mm-hmm,
But this time around, I am a lot more committed and I'm a lot more passionate about my content creating.
yeah,
And meeting other people that are also passionate about it really it fuels your motivation, but it also gives you someone to like talk to,
mm-hmm,
give advice, take advice.
yeah.
It's really, really helpful. I've met so many amazing people in this sphere. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun meeting new people that have the same hobbies and passions as you.
Yeah, and to find people who have things that you never even thought would be a hobby or a passion.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And there's so many different types of streams now.
Mm,
And people continue to be innovative with it and find new ways to communicate and get their talents over. Is there a type of
mm.
stream that you would like to do but haven't been able to do yet?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, this kind of stream has a bad rep.
Okay.
I understand, but I think it could be soothing, and I think it could be nice. So I kind of want to try out ASMR.
Well, You know, some people give ASMR a bad rap, but I do
I
not.
don't understand why.
I don't understand it at all. I mean, it's I for one thing, I can't sleep without something going on. I can't.
Yeah,
It's hard for me to rest.
exactly.
If I'm working on something for the show here, I've got music on in the background, some light music that I don't have to think about, and just you know,
Mm.
and and there are some folks who just have excellent voices for that sort of thing. I think you would be fabulous at it. I
You
think,
think so?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I don't have the slightest bit of doubt. Um,
Thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
Now my version of
Yeah.
ASMR would be go to sleep.
Yeah, because I want to do something fun and silly. I think ASMR could be really calming and really soothing.
Hmm.
And some people have music in the background when they're sleeping or rain noises,
Right.
and some people have ASMR in the background, and I want to be able to provide that.
Oh, absolutely. I
You know
think
what I mean?
I think you'd be
Yeah.
great at it. Would you want to do scripts or just kind of, just play it by ear as you go, or what type of thing?
Like I kind of really like storytelling.
That
I
would be
think
great.
story. I love listening to like those Minecraft TikToks where it's
Yeah.
just a Reddit story and then someone's just running around in Minecraft playing parkour. I want to be able to just read out a story and everyone could just chill.
Oh,
But I also do want to try um like ASMR like sounds
yeah.
and clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of that stuff I'm like, yeah, it's a little much, but yeah, but if that's what settles people down, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I, the other night I had like 4 different things going on at once because like my brain just does not want to shut off at night. And
Yeah.
if I can divert part of the brain over here and this part over here and this part over here, and then everything else can just fall asleep and I'll be fine. Bring everything with it.
Mm.
So, would you want to do a book read, a short story read, anything like that?
I feel like I think I should start with short stories, like
Mm,
short stories I could find online.
yeah.
I feel like books are a bit of a commitment.
No,
And
it
books
is. Yeah.
are long.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Unless.
I might start off with short stories. Maybe I could even write stories. Who knows?
Oh,
But yeah, I think
have you done some writing?
um, good
I
question.
I heard you blush.
I
That was
could
good.
I could always go back into it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't written anything since I was studying,
Mm,
but I feel like my vocabulary has really taken a hit since I've been out of school.
mm,
So I should start getting back into writing and reading and everything. It's been something I've been looking to get into again
yeah.
because I used to read a lot, a
Mm,
lot, a lot.
yeah. Then the internet happened, and
Yeah.
I could barely get through a Twitch comment as far as that goes.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to do, because I've got like, 7 or 8 little sci-fi short stories running through my head at any particular time, and I would love to write them down, but I get right up to it and I find something else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Well, I just can't make that that leap. I mean, they're not going to be. I don't imagine anybody's going to water buffalo over anybody to get to the stories, but I would like to get them down there before I reach Social Security age. I would like
So
that.
you want to write stories?
Oh yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's that my writing style would be a lot along lines of the person who did Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Douglas Adams. It is a style that would absolutely drive English and grammar teachers crazy.
What's wrong with it?
Because the way he uses phrases and comparisons. He once said something. Said he said that the eagle flew much like bricks don't.
What?
Yeah, which grammatically is, I guess, correct, but then you get that image in your head, and you're like, well, yeah, I mean, plummet.
It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, he always kept a little edge, a funny edge on it.
Mm.
Sometimes just outright raucous, and that's what I would like to try to do.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be interesting.
when you were writing before, you're not getting away from this that easy. When
Oh,
you were writing before, was it fan fiction? Was it short fiction on your own? What were you doing?
um, good question. I did dabble into a bit of fan fiction,
Yeah.
but then I realized it wasn't really for me.
Mm.
I did a lot of short stories and poems.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was ages ago. But I really loved poems because I kept receiving poems,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. I want to try. So I did it.
and
It was a lot of fun.
and once you saw it done
Hmm.
and in front of you and finished, how did you get up the courage to show somebody else?
Well, I had a friend that was really into poems. I think she was doing some sort of literature in uni. So she kept asking me to like double check her writing, make sure everything makes sense. So that gave me the confidence to also try, because if you're asking someone for their opinion, at least that means you trust them and their knowledge.
Yeah.
So I decided, I'll give it a try as well. And since she shared with me her poems and her writing, I shared with her mine as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good bonding experience, and I really loved it.
Yeah, it wasn't very good bonding for the Doki Doki Literature Club to do that, but it's okay for you. Yeah, That's and folks who've seen people play that game know exactly what I'm talking about. Um,
I've never played it, but
oh
I've seen it. I've seen
yeah,
it.
you've seen it. It's yeah, it gets a little out there, but all of that stuff, that creativity, is that something you've always had or wanting to get out since you were a young demon?
Young demon.
Mm,
I've never really considered myself a creative person.
mm,
I did just I really liked reading,
mm.
so I thought I'd give writing a try. In terms of any other forms of artistry, for the longest time when I was just a little child, I really wanted to, I really wanted to sing
Well,
and dance,
mm-hmm,
but my confidence in singing isn't, I don't have a lot of confidence in my voice in terms of singing,
mm-hmm.
but I do really like dancing. I went to dancing classes.
Oh,
It's
cool.
just that now as an adult, I feel like I don't have the time or the energy to do it, but I'd really love to get back into dancing.
Yeah, getting that what's the best athleticism at a younger age is one thing. Keeping it as an
Mm.
adult is another thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was considered sporty,
Mm,
which is really weird thinking about it now.
yeah.
But in high school, I was doing soccer, I was doing karate, I was doing footy.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
you were
I
doing
was consider I was doing a lot, to be honest.
you were playing
I
footy.
was yeah.
That's oh my gosh. I am s- I when I was a kid, I would have loved to play that. It would have just been raucous, and I would have had several concussions, but I would have loved playing that. We watched it on television all the time. I actually figured out the rules, which the channels here never told us the rules. We just had to figure it out as we went. But yeah,
Mm.
yeah, folks, if you
Wait,
have
the rules to what game?
to footy,
Footy. I was talking about Australian Football
that's what I'm
League.
doing. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you know about it?
Oh yes, one
Oh my
behind.
god.
Yes. Oh man, yes. I
Do
watched
you
those.
like it?
Yes, it's so much fun.
It is. It does look like a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
I played against I was in this girls' team. It was, oh my gosh, do they play hard? They are not afraid to scratch you up. It was tense. But I do love the AFL, and I do love soccer as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's when you see somebody take a mark, climbing up on two people to do it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because it's Australia is considered a very sporty country or the area I was, but I feel like it is very embedded in our culture
Oh
to
yes,
play.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, we're
So I did grow up watching it a lot.
we're starting to steal some of your athletes over here.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
how dare you?
Well,
How dare you?
there
We're
was
already suffering as it
yeah.
is.
Well, one of the rugby players from that area was on the American football team for a while.
Mm.
Still should be. I don't know why they ever cut him because he was much tougher than anybody else that was on the field. I can tell you that.
Wait.
And
Wait.
our football teams are taking your best footy players for punting duties. Um,
Wait, that's so horrible though. You guys have like 500 million people. We have
yeah, but
27 million.
you've got folks who
You
are
can't take
trained.
our players.
You've got folks that are trained since they're like
So like,
barely able to stand up, how to punt
yeah,
and
exactly.
how to put the ball in a perfect spot, and it certainly is. Especially when they get into the college game, it takes it up so many levels because they can have the punt, stop dead or go backwards, or they can do anything with it. And
Mm.
and when I was a kid, we just like kick ball far. that was that was it. That yeah, folks, you gotta at least watch one a footy match because it's just fabulous. And you may not even know the teams when you're done. You won't know your St. Kilda's from um, New South Wales. You won't know any of them, but you go like, yeah, that's a good game by the time you're done. Um, yeah, I watched that every week with my dad for a long time. Um,
Mm.
so you played that, huh? Whoa, how many bloody noses did you get?
I didn't play it a lot, but when I did it was scary. It was scary. Um, I don't know what position I was, but I did get elbowed a few times, so that wasn't super fun.
Yeah.
But when it's fun because it's a way to let out your
Oh yeah.
your anger and emotions, I suppose, through the
Yeah.
game.
Oh
So
yes.
if they're being aggressive towards me, that gives me every right to be aggressive back. I love it.
Exactly.
It's a lot of fun, and I think everyone in the game has like the shared understanding, like whatever happens, it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. Between that and watching rugby from your area too, I enjoy watching both of those. It's
Oh, I
just
don't know much about rugby.
yeah.
I don't know much at all.
Right.
It doesn't seem like the kind of game I would enjoy, but that also looks scary.
Yeah.
It's more so the uniform that's so interesting to me.
Well, to hear the haka before a rugby match is one of the scariest things I've ever heard. I would not want to be on the other side of that before the game.
Yeah, that would be so intimidating.
Uh,
It's cool. It's really, really cool.
yeah,
I love seeing it.
I'd be like, yes, sir. I'll go over here now and sit down. You can do whatever you want. Not to mention all the people doing it are about 8 times as tall and wide as I am. So,
Huge, yeah.
yes, they're
Yeah, it would be intimidating.
large people.
You know when that happens, when you're about to play a game, it's so over for you.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, yeah.
done, you're done.
Yeah, that's when you fall over and twist your ankle. You're like, oh, wow. Of course, everybody else in the team has also twisted their ankle, so everybody has to play. Darn. With Have you felt intimidated at all when you were working with somebody else online? Did they kind of take over the
Ooh,
show on you?
okay. That is a good question. There are a lot of people I guess, in my circle that I know are gonna do well.
Mm-hmm.
I look up to them so much. They naturally have attention on them. They don't have to do anything. It's just something about them.
Uh-huh.
And I look up to them a lot because you could watch them and you're like, oh yeah, this person's gonna make it big. But in terms of myself, I don't really focus on that kind of stuff because I'm not really someone in my real life, at least. I'm not really someone that wants to grab attention. I don't talk a lot, in my opinion. So VTubing has been an adjustment because I have to constantly talk when I'm streaming, and that's just not something that's natural to me.
So would you say that it's, and some people say this about their ability to VTube, does it allow you to be more you than regular real life?
So with VTubing, I feel like it's an extension of me, but also a dramatized, exaggerated version of how I actually am.
Ah, okay.
It lets me express myself more in ways that I don't typically do, because when I'm streaming, it's my stream. The attention's on me. Everything's about me.
All eyes on me.
That's it's something that I'm not super used to.
Yeah.
But it does let me explore my personality and really showcase it more than I typically would, because I feel like I'm more someone that's to myself.
Has it carried over at all? I mean, do you find yourself in social situations a little bit more gregarious and open about it? Pause.
I don't really know. I haven't put myself in a lot of social situations because I've been streaming so much. But in terms of the people that I surround myself with, they all are aware that I stream and I VTube.
Yeah.
And it is a talking point sometimes, and it's a lot of them are like, oh yeah, I used to content create, like that's really cool that you VTube. It gets conversations going, but I feel like it hasn't really changed me, my personality, because I still am someone that keeps to myself. I do enjoy silence, and I do enjoy not being. You don't have to fill up the void with conversation. It's not necessary, in my opinion.
And being in radio, you had to have something going.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I actually fell asleep on the air once.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Oh
doing
my god.
I was in like in the middle of a 16-hour shift, and I did the weather forecast, and I fell asleep during the weather forecast. I woke up, I don't know when, afterwards, saw the microphone was still on, and just hit the next commercial. Like,
Wait, that's so
and
funny.
the phone
Oh
didn't
my
ring,
gosh.
so
Did you get in trouble?
no, the phone didn't ring, so evidently nobody else was listening either. So that was
Oh.
good.
Yeah,
I
I've
just,
fallen asleep while live multiple times. It's really bad.
yeah, sometimes it just catches up to you,
Yeah.
you just can't. It's a human thing, it's a human thing,
Mm,
and
mm.
accepting stuff like that is it brings up a question for me for you. Do you feel that your chat is a very accepting group of people as far as diversity goes?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%. I try to make my community very welcoming and inclusive.
Yeah, yeah, and that,
And yeah, we don't like people saying horrible things, to be honest.
yeah,
So I like to think they are very welcoming. I do really love my community. I am so, so grateful for them. I was really scared that I'd be one of those streamers that will have just a really toxic community, but I'm really, really happy with how it turned out.
yeah, with that voice, how can anybody be toxic to you? It's like it's like
What?
it's like throwing bricks at Bambi, for crying out loud.
No.
Yes, but it really, I'm kidding, of course, a little bit. But the it just seems so easier to do it. Like, just be nice, or
No, 100%, yeah.
polite anyway, if not nice. It doesn't take that much to do. I mean, um, and although there are some people who take that in as their persona and magnify it by 100,000% and go on and keep doing it. And not my
Yeah.
cup of tea, but not everything is. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually that's the type of tea I would pour outside. See what the cats would do.
Wait, so magnify what to 1,000%?
Well, their own biases and dislikes, and
Oh, yeah.
make it
Yeah,
a
yeah.
make it a character that they are anti everything.
Yeah.
Which is
Make it their whole personality.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I just
No.
I just think that has a short shelf life, for one thing,
It does.
and
It does.
and then it's hard to expand. And then
Hmm.
if you happen to not actually feel that way, you can't take it back.
Exactly. I don't believe a lot of the people that do go that route truly believe what they say.
Mm,
So I just imagine it being so, so draining on them.
mm,
And it does have a short shelf life because when you build a community off of hate, they they are only supporting you for what you're saying, but not actually for you.
oh yeah, absolutely. And the moment they find something that they don't like, it's history.
Yeah, and then they'll just go on to the next person
Yeah.
that agrees with them.
If you're not in lockstep, then you're an outsider, and that's just, to me, that's not a very healthy way to do things.
Mm.
And sometimes you find that trying to be you know Mr. or Ms. Nice person too. I mean, um, have you had any types of trouble with any individuals coming out of your chat?
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
I when I first came back, I found it hard to draw the line. I found
yeah,
it hard to say no to people.
right.
So when someone says something that's not very nice in chat, I used to just let it slide.
Mm,
But it's come to the point where I've realized that it doesn't benefit me and it doesn't benefit my community.
right.
So I've grown a backbone and I've banned them obviously when they don't say anything nice.
Yep.
There used to be this one guy. He was like in love with my friend, but
Right.
hated me because I would be around my friend. So he would just come into my chat and freaking like slut shame me,
Oh.
call me a bitch, just horrible things. And I was like, what is your problem? So I banned him, and then my friend eventually banned him as well. So
Yeah. Yeah. You, you, you just, there's nothing you can do about, you can't fix it. You just have to,
yeah,
shut it off is the best way
yeah,
to do something like that. And there's some folks who stream who take it on as their fault that it happens. It's not your fault that it happens.
mm,
Now, if you set the line to where you don't ever do anything about it, then you're
yeah. It
leaving
gives
the
him permission to keep going.
yeah, you're leaving the faucet on. That's what you're doing, and it's gonna be trouble eventually. But
Mm,
um, once you set those lines, you got to stick with them. Um,
yeah,
because the moment one person breaks through, here comes the rest
everyone
of the
will.
here comes the
Yeah.
rest of the emus. It's gonna be. I have to mention emus because we had an emu farm out here. We do, and
Really?
yes, in the middle of Illinois, there was an emu farm, and about
Okay.
13 of them got loose.
No.
Yeah,
What do you need an emu farm for?
eggs.
Really?
Yeah, people like eggs. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, 13 of them got loose, and it was havoc. They ran into town.
Mm.
I had to report. I work at the police station, and I had an officer call in a bus versus emu accident, and I had to write it down that way.
So funny.
The bus was damaged. The emu was not. He just kept right on going.
Oh my
Um,
god.
they're like little tanks. They are.
Yeah.
They
I've seen
found,
them in person.
yeah,
Scary.
they found 12 of them.
12?
Yes.
Is that all of them?
No.
Uh-oh.
Number 13 was on the loose for about 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, he was. There's no, there's no one's gonna attack him. He just stomp him. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have big old giant things, and to scare him off. I mean, if even a timber rattler got to him, he just stomped his head, and that would be it. Where ain't no coyotes are gonna catch up to it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And finally,
Move fast.
one day he ended up in somebody's backyard eating their flowers, and they finally did catch him. But
That's good. Wow. Got away for 3 years.
yeah,
That's so funny.
I was like, let him go. He's not bothering anybody.
Mm.
Yeah, and now hopefully he didn't find somebody else and leave some eggs somewhere. That would be have like a horror movie come to life. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I always have to tell that to the Australian folks. Like, why? Why would you ever have them? We can't leave well enough alone. That's what
Mm.
that the um I completely lost track once the emu comes around. The For you, have you got any goals now for your channel? Have you, now that you're back in the swing of things, you're enjoying yourself? Is there any reachable goal for you by the end of the year?
Oh yes, I I have made goals for myself, and it's something that I do want to take seriously. I am enjoying it, but I want to see myself succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I've set myself goals, and if I don't achieve them, I don't see myself pursuing it further, to be honest.
Really?
Because I don't know if I don't know if I could deal with that heartbreak. Because I want to succeed. I want to grow. I want my community to grow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it is a lot of fun, but it's a bit hard to say. But I do put a lot of effort and a
Right.
lot of work into my streaming.
Yeah.
And if I don't see anything come out of it, then I don't know if I could bring myself to continue. At the moment, it's my goals have already been hit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like everything's been going really, 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 really well,
Yeah.
and I hope it continues to. But currently, I really want to. I want to grow my viewership, and I also want to be able to start posting on other social media as well.
Right.
That's something I'm lacking, but it is a lot of work to get into. But I will eventually do it.
Well,
I will eventually do it.
I think you will, and I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be perfectly fine. once you get into the recorded stuff, it's going to be
Mm,
because you'll be able to edit that, and you can
yeah.
and that's one thing too with the streaming. You don't have a safety net.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. I really wanted to do scripted videos,
yeah.
but I couldn't get past having to hear myself and edit it. I couldn't deal with it. But I have to. I have to put my big girl pants on and just do it.
It is tough sometimes, but I take it from somebody who had to do it for 30 years. It
Mm,
it gets a lot easier. As a matter of fact, you'll be able to, like I'm using Audacity now. A lot of people use Audacity. You'll be
mm.
able to figure out the shapes of when you breathe and when you go or something like that, and you'll be
Whoa.
able to edit it without really having to hear it.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah. I was able to do that after a long time because I did a lot of long form programming for sports
Mm,
things over the years, and I'd have to put them together and had to get them within a certain time slot and all of that type of thing. That's one thing that's really nice about these formats is that and and you do this with your streaming. You set the format, you set whatever time limit you want to set. The
hmm.
world is in your hands to do
Yeah.
that sort of thing. How empowering is that for you in this?
Yeah, I do love it. I love being able to set my own time, set my own limits.
Hmm.
If I could go for longer, I 100% would.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, I'm only human.
Yes.
But but yeah, I do like making a schedule. I do like having people look forward to me going live. It is a really big motivator.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, being able to decide what to do and when, and then people will still show up. It's amazing.
It really is. It really is. And you
Yeah.
don't want to be at the end of the day sounding like you've had way too many cigarettes. As a fat Paul Mall
Yeah.
boy said, I've been on too long and I can't talk anymore. Yeah, you don't want that to
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
No, it's really rough because in my real life, my actual job, I do have to talk a lot.
Mm,
I talk all day
yeah,
and then I'll hop off and then I'll get on stream and then there's just more talking.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I
But
have to drink a lot of water.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, something ice or something along those lines to get you through. Is it um is it easier because it's more enjoyable at night when you're streaming?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. It's been a lot of fun. I constantly had the fear that when I stream, just be no one to talk to. That would really suck. But
Yeah.
it hasn't been like that. My community has been really, really, really loving, and it's been a lot of fun. And the more fun it is, the more that I want to stay,
Mm,
the more that I want to keep going, the more that I want to stream for longer.
mm.
So that does make it easier. I think I had like a 10-hour stream not too long ago, and it didn't
Oh.
even feel like 10 hours.
Oh, well, that's
10,
that's good, and that
yeah.
means you're young and your vocal cords haven't been broken like mine. uh, yeah, yeah, you have to keep care of the voice though, and especially with your
Mm,
regular job. You really have to triple take care of your voice if you have to
yeah.
talk all day. And that's another thing that people need to remember out there is clean your instrument. it it
Yeah,
it
I gotta
makes
take care of it.
it makes a big and rest it when you need to rest it. Um,
Mm,
the what is one thing that you have learned about yourself since
about myself.
since you started doing these streams?
I learned that. Oh gosh. I learned that I can wake up early if I really, really need to. That used to be because I had to stream with Americans, so I woke up. It's not early at all, but it's early for me for a day off. So I had to wake up at
Yeah,
like 9 a.m.
yeah, yeah,
for a stream, and that's just not regular for me
yeah,
to stream with North Americans.
yeah.
And I did it. I fully thought I was gonna sleep through it.
Oh,
And I guess another thing that I've learnt is I like being taken care of. I don't know, my chat is so caring and loving, and I pretend that I hate it, but I really, really do love it.
That's it. That's one of those. It's one of those where you turn your back and one hand's going more, 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 more.
No, yeah, exactly.
Playing hard to get, but send the cookies. I like the cookies. It's been absolutely wonderful getting to know you, and time just flies by talking with you. And
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I think is going to be great for you going forward, is that you've got that type of welcoming voice naturally, and it's not forced, and your personality isn't false or forced, and it's just so easy to think like you're sitting around a campfire with you and just shooting it. Because um,
Mm,
for a lot of people, that's tough to do, but
yeah.
it seems like you've kind of naturally, organically grown into it.
Yeah, I really surprised myself because I really didn't think anyone would take time out of their day to watch me, but I guess it worked out.
Next up is going to be like a weekly television show, and then an entire satellite channel, and then
Yes, a radio show. I
yeah,
might get into it.
yes, satellite just for you. Your Psyche satellite, 24 hours a day.
Oh gosh, my chat would love that.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot of work.
Yeah, I could imagine.
That sort of thing. Folks, we're going to have all of the links we've been able to find for Psyche in the description for this video. There's a lot of them. There's a card there, too, to get to find out schedules and stuff. Do you put out regular schedules?
Yeah, in my Discord.
Yeah. So, yeah, folks can get... Discord is a wonderful tool if you use it right for this sort of thing. And one of these days, maybe I'll just do a show about how people in how streamers use Discord to go with it, because I think it's something that a lot of more successful folks are able to use correctly.
Yeah.
But I just thank you so much for coming on. An
No, thank you for inviting me.
absolute pleasure talking with you. It's so easy, and this is one of those where I just sit back and put the microphone on in my hand and just lean back. And this was a no problem stream.
Really? Well,
Absolutely.
I think you're just a natural, so you made it really, really easy. I was nervous coming in, but thank you so much.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Anytime somebody wants to talk to the old man, I'm up for it. It also keeps me from doing my wife's chores,
Yeah.
which is very good. Folks, check out what Psyche's got going on, and thank you again so much for coming on with me.
Not a problem. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.